What's up? It's your boy, it's your man, it's your dude, Harry Lately, back with another episode of The Never Late Show, episode 35 to be exact. And before we jump in, if you haven't already, you gotta go cop that Red Lion Gazette 87. The Crypto Bloodbath, Is This Really the End? Is the marquee article. There is a hilarious vignette on the front about what it takes to be a lunar degenerate, so I definitely recommend you go check that out. Now let's jump in. Today, I'm super excited about the artists that we're highlighting because they've been doing their thing for a long time, but they're relatively new to the NFT space. And I feel like we're at the beginning of something, really special, at the foundation, the ground floor of someone that we're going to look back in decades from now and really appreciate this moment. When you think about, architects like Antoni Gaudi or Bauhaus designers like Max Bill, these are once in a generation personalities, once in a generation, artists. And I feel like this next artist has the potential to be, among those names. I mean, the artwork is superb. Their design is superb. It just really, occupies a rare air with me when I see their art. So who am I talking about? None other than Jello. All right, folks, let's jump into the art. Now, I forgot to mention that this artist is an Ethereum-based artist, so I'll be taking you through his collection on Foundation. Now, as I mentioned, the artist's name is Jello. Let's scroll down here and read the bio. It says, over 20 years experience of architecture and art. My work is to reinterpret architectural forms in view of art in different times and spaces. And his primary collection here is Floating World, and I can't say enough about it. I just think, again, with my taste, pursuing a less is more approach, I think this truly captures the essence of what I love about art, how you can say so much by, conveying so little. And I'm definitely not trying to take anything away from you, Jello, when I say that. But I love the design. I love the angles. I love how much storytelling these pieces do without having to say anything, without having to spell it out for you. I kind of make up my own little stories when I look at these, especially with like the Lonely Man here. I think that's what you call it, here on each image. So for those of you who are new to this collection, each of these images kind of has this red guy, in these obscure places, in the piece. So again, like, I don't know how you don't fall in love with these pieces just by looking at them. It's very nostalgic for me. I'm not sure why, but it brings me back to a place when I was like in single digits playing Sega Genesis, and a lot of the like Japanese art was big at that time. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of the red dot. I get the kind of the Japan feel, but I just love. I'm like truly in love with the artwork. Apologies for not having a more, a more scientific explanation for why I do. But, art is also supposed to make you feel. And I definitely feel a ton of, different emotions when I look at these pieces, when I look at this collection. Obviously, you can see that they're all sold out. So as each one becomes available, I mean, they're just, swooped up immediately, because I think that other people are also starting to see just how special this collection is, just how special this artist is, and just how unique what they're doing really is in the NFT space. For those of you who are lucky enough to maybe take advantage of this today, he does have an open auction. Current bid is 0.7 ETH. So if you see this video today and you like what you see, definitely take advantage of this while you can. If you want to stay abreast of what Jello is doing, definitely follow him on Twitter at Jello_Arch. Only 1,200 followers, guys. Like, on one hand, I feel like Jello is, super underrated, but on the other hand, I feel in some ways, privileged to discover. I didn't discover him, so I'm not saying that, but to find an artist like this so early in the game and at least in the NFT space, to where you can watch them grow over the years to come. And Jello, like, please stick with it, because you definitely will be here not only for years but decades going forward. So guys, go support Jello. Again, once in a generation artist. This has been episode 35. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.